so glad you're here. All right. Welcome to yoga with the Next Fitness Thing. I'm Alexis, and I am here live right now in California. Now, this class is happening both on YouTube and also on the Next Fitness Things platform live. So if you feel like I'm not quite looking at you, that's why. Now, we have some classes on YouTube. We also have many, many classes through our platform. So if you want a little bit more, or just to check out what we're about, I would encourage you to go to thenextfitnessthing.com. All right, so tonight in this class, we took requests, and the request was for witchy yoga. So that sounds super fun to me. We're gonna start seated. And what I just want to name with this before we start is that it's really fun to name witches for Halloween and all of that. And a witch would not necessarily call herself that. That's something that is generally the name that others would give, often derogatorily. But in my heart, it means is really that you have power. And these powers are not supernatural, these powers are natural. So tonight's flow is all about recognizing your natural power. So listen to your body and do what works for you. If it's different than what I offer, then please feel free to do your thing. All right, take a seat, palms face up. Allow your eyes to close. And deepen with your breath. I invite you to breathe all the way down to your belly. In fact, I encourage you to put your hands on your belly, your hara. Perhaps this is your womb space. And even if you're not in a body that has a physical womb, feeling in to your energetic womb of your being so that you inhale into the cauldron of your belly. And with the exhale, you empty that cauldron, empty to a vacuum. No, nothing. And then inhale, fill it again, filling your belly with air. And exhale, empty, really pulling your belly back. Couple more times. As you inhale, feel into your belly as an expression of the waxing moon, the moon that's growing and growing. And as you exhale and feel your belly as the waning moon. Again, inhale, and as you feel your belly full, feel into the energy of the full moon, the bright night sky. And as you exhale, tonight we are here on the eve of the solar eclipse, which is the new moon. So the new moon is the completely empty moon. I invite you to empty out your belly of air and hold it empty for 5 seconds. Ready? Empty out completely and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let some air in. Take one more big deep breath, breathing your inhale into the breath of the full moon, full belly. And exhale, empty to the energy of the new moon. Inhale full, and this time let your eyes float open, let your arms reach all the way out and up over your head. And as you exhale, turn your head to the right, twist to the right, let your left arm come around, and just intend for any kind of junk that you've been holding on to all day energetically, that you're wringing it out right now like a dish rag, and it goes. Back to center, inhale, reach, take in all the good juju all around you. And this time, exhale, twist to the left. Turn your head, look over your shoulder. Wringing out your spine. Letting go of anything you don't need to hold anymore right now. Again, each way. Inhale, back to center, arms reach up. And exhale, twist to the right. Left arm across, turn your head. Sitting tall as you breathe out. Again, inhale, back to center, arms reach up. This time, exhale, twist to the left. Turn your head, look over your left shoulder. Pull your belly to your spine, shoulders are down. Inhale, come back to center, arms reach up. This time, right hand down, left arm reaches, tilt up and over. Just feel your body into side bending of your spine, lateral flexion. Every time you exhale, tilting. And I encourage you to not only tilt, but to reach the arm. Instead of down to the ground, reach it across your body to grab your knee, so that it helps you to let your heart shine up toward the sky. Keeping your arms as straight as you can, reaching through your fingers. And I encourage you to move with your breath. So as you exhale, you tilt. Nice. And I just want to mention that as we are on the eve of this eclipse tomorrow, this partial solar eclipse with the new moon, it's an opportunity for things to shake up. So really feel into your intentions so that if things shake up, and you can feel the energy of things shaking up right now, I know you can. So if things shake up, what's your intention? You don't have to have a plan, just something that you intend, so that you can feel the energy of moving in that direction. Last one right here. Okay, come back to center, arms reach up. As you exhale, let your hands come down, unwind your legs, and we're going to reverse tabletop position. So hips come up, inhale. As you exhale, put it down. Good. Now I want you to feel into your fiery power of the lion breath. When you exhale, your tongue comes out. You look up to your third eye and you go, ready? From the tabletop. Let's do it once without the tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now we do it in the reverse tabletop. So plant your hands, plant your feet. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, lift your hips. Drop your head back and lion's breath. Inhale, long spine right here. Exhale, drop it down to the earth. Inhale, roll up and over your legs and come to hands and knees. Nice. From hands and knees, we have cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back and look up. As you exhale, round your spine and look in. Back and forth. Every inhale, you arch, pull your shoulders down. Every exhale, you round and press the floor away. Couple more times. Okay, come back to center and neutral. Right arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, put your right hand down. Now the left. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, close. We're going one more time each way. Right arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, down. Left arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, down. Okay, this time we thread the needle. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, cross it underneath your body. So your right arm crosses underneath your body and you rest the right side of your face on the earth. Let your left armpit sink down toward the ground. Think of pulling your hips back and reaching your head forward at the same time. One more breath here. Now, inhale, bring some energy to your left hand on the earth. Exhale, cross the right arm underneath your body and twist open to look up toward the sky. Pull your hips gently to the right to intensify the twist. One more breath. Now inhale, come back to neutral, plant your left hand, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, back to neutral. Second side, left arm reaches, inhale. Exhale, cross it underneath your body. Left pinky finger to shoulder on the ground, left side of your face on the ground. Right arm reaches forward, and in this first version here, the armpit sinks to the ground. So you're stretching your back and your shoulder on the left. And wherever you feel this right now, breathe right there. Now inhale. As you exhale, slide the left arm even more deeply underneath your body and look underneath your right arm now and up toward the sky. So it's not so much about armpit toward the ground now as twisting your right shoulder open and breathing. Lengthening with your inhale. Now come back to center, right hand plants under your shoulder, left arm reaches up, twist open, exhale neutral, good. Now, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. Take a moment here, stretch out your calves, especially if you've been wearing high heels today, if you've been wearing athletic shoes today, those are also high heels most likely. Spread your toes and sink your heels down. Now with your inhale, bend your knees and look forward, and exhale, step your feet wider than your hands. So your feet are wider than your hands, but not too wide. Head down and hang. As you inhale, reach your hands behind your back and lace your fingers. As you exhale, lift your hands off your hips if they will, and maybe even over your head. Notice which thumb is on top. Stretching your shoulders and your back, keep breathing into your heart. You have one more breath here. With an exhale, release your hands, let them come to the earth and sink your hips down to garland pose. Garland pose is the yoga squat. Both heels are down, that part's important. If your heels are not down, come higher so you can get your heels down. Bring your elbows inside your legs, palms press one another, push your palms into one another so you push your knees open wide. Now notice your posture if you're all closed in, and do your best to really pull your heart forward and your shoulder blades down. Now at the same time, I'm giving you a lot, but I want you to breathe with this. You can stay right there. If you want to deepen with this, think of your feet as screwing into the ground toward the outside, so it's like your heel is drawing forward and your toes are drawing backward. Really engaged in your pose. Inhale. Exhale, right arm reaches up, twist open. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm reaches up, twist open, press your right elbow into your right knee, keeping your knees wide. We have this one more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach the left. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, hips come up, bow forward. Your knees can be bent or straight. It's up to you. Nod your head, yes. Shake it, no. Side to side, ear to shoulder, like whatever. Now let your head just hang. Let your shoulders sway. Now reach your hands behind your back again, and this time put the other thumb on top. Notice which thumb is on top. Inhale right here into an open heart, and exhale, lift your hands off of your back if they will. And breathe. Breathe into the place where you feel this right now. You have one more breath. With your inhale, gently release your hands, let them come down. Bend your knees and lift your chest. And we're going to goddess pose. So take a moment right here. I need to adjust. Okay. Goddess pose, feet are wide. Turned out just naturally, don't force it. Inhale, stand really tall, hands on your hips. With your exhale, sit down low into like a sumo squat. Now notice, what most people do here is their knees go forward. So their toes are pointing out, but their knees are pointing forward, and it hurts your knee. So what you need to do here is pull your knees out. So that way, at the same time, you're screwing your feet out so that you're turning on your glutes more and getting low. Now this is goddess pose. Really feeling into your power in goddess pose, embodying the goddess. I invite you to turn your palms to face up, signifying that you are here in receptive mode, the embodiment of the goddess. Breathing. If you're feeling the fire in your legs, really be that fire. Good. Staying with your breath. Knowing that this is called goddess pose because this is the position that the goddess gives birth to the entire universe. One more breath here. Big inhale. As you exhale, hips come up and bow once again. Let your head go. This time I encourage you to reach your hands to your legs, wherever you can, whether it's your calves, your feet, or maybe you could grab your big toes with your peace sign fingers and hug your head toward the earth. One more breath here, big inhale. Nice. Plant your hands on the earth and step your feet back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here, stretch out the back sides of your legs. As you inhale, shift your weight forward to the plank. Exhale, lower down. You can put your knees down if you choose. Inhale, cobra. You can take up dog if you prefer. And exhale, take child's pose. Hips come back, arms reach forward. Bow into yourself. And just feel into, as you lie here in child's pose, bowing in this position of surrender. I invite you to feel into the power of surrender. One more breath. Now as you inhale, energize your hands, tuck your toes, lift your hips. One more downward dog. Exhale, sink your heels down. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or float your shins all the way through, up and over to lie on your back. Oops. Arms open to a T. Inhale. As you exhale, cross your right leg over your left. Whatever that looks like for you. Inhale. Now you're welcome to drop your legs right here in this position. Or if you'd like to take it deeper, you can lift your knees up to stack over your hips and perhaps even take full eagle where you tuck your toe behind your shin. And with your exhale, drop your knees to your left side of your body and turn your head to the right. Keep breathing. I'm going to adjust my setup a little bit. Nice. You have one more breath right here. And then inhale, come back to center, unwind your legs, hug your knees, and rock and roll from side to side. You're welcome to keep your feet on the floor to start, or you can lift them up. Cross your left leg over your right. If you'd like to take eagle with your legs, you can. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Feeling into the power of release. One more breath. As you inhale, begin to come back to center. Unwind your legs. Hug your knees and rock and roll side to side one more time. And then reach your feet up and take happy baby, whatever that looks like for you. It could be hold the back of your knees, or your ankles, or your feet, or your big toes again. Hug your knees to your armpits. And look for as much of a neutral spine as you can muster here. If you want to move around or wiggle or kick your leg or whatever you want to do in this position, feel free. One more breath here. All right, now release your feet, hug your knees. Bring your nose up to your knees and give yourself a big squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. And as you exhale, extend everything. Let your legs go long, your palms face up. Your eyes close. You really surrender and be held by the earth in Shavasana. Take a big, deep breath. As you exhale, bring some energy to your fingers and your toes. Roll over to lie on one side. And then take your time and make your way back up to a comfortable seat, just like we started. Turn your palms face up in your lap. Just remember your intention. And I invite you to join me as we have been practicing and feeling into our power throughout this entire class to truly resonate into the only one true power there is, the power of love. With one Om, vibrating into the vibration of Om, of love. Inhale. Begin to let a little bit of light into your eyes and come back into the space. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I've been here every Tuesday and Thursday at 4:30 Pacific, and I'm open to requests for sure. So feel free to comment on the video with requests. You could also send requests if you join us with the next fitness thing. You can request in class. And yeah, check us out. We're the next fitness thing. We're awesome. We'd love for you to join. Have a wonderful day. Blessings on this partial solar eclipse tomorrow. May you move in alignment with your intention through the shadow. Blessed be.